Well, hello everybody, my name's Mr. Lee David Carter and I'm back again to talk about weight loss. Issues with weight gain basically, FTM, that was going from female to male trans. So, when I first started out on hormones in 2008, you're going to expect some changes and symptoms being on T, okay? So, the changes to expect through puberty, like any boy growing up, you put on muscle, you get sweaty, grow a bit of a beard, which, I have to shave quite often, grows back within a day, and all those things basically, and you start to put on weight in certain areas, which I'm going to discuss now. And I went through 5 major gender reassignment surgeries, and I needed to, it was 6 months healing period before I had the next one, and I was at university at the time, so I found that being on T and going through that, I put on a lot of weight, which I'm going to discuss about that as well. So this is what you need to expect going through the shifts in your body when being on T, and as a replacement therapy, you start gaining all this weight. And I thought, wow. And after going through a 2-year process of those surgeries, my advice is that you tend to want to eat more. You find that guys tend to want to eat more. Guys do eat a lot. And like most guys do, so it's not just the facial hair being muscular and sweaty and all those things. And then you find that most older guys, that they have big beard cuts, like big bellies. A lot of guys, especially my age, a lot of them have got big stomachs and that. And so you're not really able to do anything about it. Some of them at that age, but you can do something about it. So this is my advice to trans people: is female to male going through testosterone and going through the process, the transformation. So all those out there that are concerned about weight gain and feeling nervous and not feeling confident in yourself, my story is this. First of all, I'm spiritual anyway, so I'm not just a trans man, I'm spiritually gifted. I needed to be in alignment with who I am, and I needed to, should I say, shred the body. What was outside of me wasn't aligning with who I am on the inside. So all the traumas, all the experiences that I've gone through in my life, which was going to be spoken about in the TV documentary, have been mentioned in the book. So my story, I needed to shred basically with that alone, what was inside of me. I had to get all the garbage out spiritually, and it's a process that I needed to go through to erase those memories basically. So I needed to be the best version of who I am, be the man that I am on the outside, who I am on the inside. So going through the transitioning, my body, what's inside, I needed to align physically, as I am now today, and still continue to do so, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, to be more confident in my skin. And this is not about ego, it's about being who I am on the outside, to align with who I am on the inside. And to be the best version of who I am, basically. And so my advice is, don't worry about gaining weight, all those that are on T, if the body starts to fluctuate and so forth, because over the last few years, I have been putting weight, but over the last 6 months I've stepped it up even more, started putting the weights even more, and doing lots of cardio, and living a healthier lifestyle and so forth. And I've lost over 3 stones in weight over the last 2 years. So, although it might look like you're putting on weight, really you're not, because muscle carries more weight. So try not to worry about those things. Don't stress about that either. Look at, well, how comes I'm doing all this work and I'm working out in the gym? It looks like I'm putting on weight, but then my clothes are, getting smaller. But the weight seems like it's going up and fluctuating. Don't worry about that. Don't stress. It's because your body is shifting. It's becoming more defined, and muscle carries more weight basically. So don't worry about that. Okay. The other thing is your body is shifting as well. And it's a long process and it takes time. You also need to be patient, be persevering, come up with a game plan, a routine, and stick to it. And don't expect results overnight. I've been going to the gym for the last 5 years, and I've stepped it up and got myself into a routine in order to get fit and be where I am now and continue to do so. So it's all about expansion to me, and being on a higher vibration, being in alignment, being who I am, best version of yourself. This could appeal to anybody in that way. I was always boisterous in school, always adventurous, growing up in London. Always played football, did boxing, all those things, martial arts. The thing is, it's become a lifestyle for me to be where I am now. It's a part of life, and I work out nearly every other day. I'm in the gym at least 4 to 5 hours every week. And I've also done it for health reasons, become healthier. Again, that's the spiritual side. We worry about those things spiritually, So all those things, healthy lifestyle, better lifestyle. So don't worry about confidence. Don't worry about weight gain. All those on, testosterone carries fat around the body. So you'll find this, that you'll put on fat around the stomach on testosterone. So my advice is this. Basically, don't worry about that. Stick to the gym, keep working out. I take this drink. This is electrolytes, as you can see here. And in this drink, it's really good for you. Kind of wakens you up, keeps you alive. I also been advising, even the girls have been approaching me. How do you do it, Lee? This is apple cider vinegar. I take at least a spoonful of this every day. And what it does is it burns belly fat. So it's another tip for you. There it is, apple cider vinegar. Also, for guys, we've got fat metabolism pills. I buy these at Boots. You can get them anywhere in the world. And I take 2 of these a day. And in these capsules, there is natural ingredients in them which burns fat, like ginseng and so forth. And so yeah, that's that. I do 50 sit-ups. Every time I go to the gym, I do at least 50 sit-ups, 50 press-ups, lots of gym work, lots of weights, and that's why I've become defined like this. You can see now. And women, that's why the women, they tend to put the weight on around the buttocks, around the area where the guys put the weight on, around the stomach. So if you want to keep your stomach toned up, there's some tips there for you. For the trans community there, those FTMs, and to anybody really. So, I simply needed to align with who I am inside and be the best version of who I am. So don't worry about weight gain around the body, because actually the body is reshaping, and if it fluctuates and so forth. And yeah, just drink plenty of water, flush out the body, and because you'll find that you can get excess fluid as well. FTM, those on testosterone. Drink plenty of water, let the body flush out, take away the excess fluid. Yeah, my advice is don't stress, basically. It's a process. And if you want to see results, don't expect to see it overnight. It's a process, it takes time. Be patient with yourself, be kind. You know, and then you'll start to see results. And then you'll start to become more confident in yourself, stay positive, keep going, stick to the plan, stick to the routine and so forth. And yeah, and then you'll find that you become more defined, more muscular by pulling the weights. You'll start to see the results. You'll find it's taken me 3 months, and then I've just started sort of getting more defined, like that, muscular, so forth. And if you carry on doing it, you just start building up, and you'll start sort of going outwards. So keep going, and then you'll see the results. Just be patient with the weights, okay? So yeah, so anyone out there, FTMs, testosterone, if you're worried about all that, putting on the weight around your stomach and so forth, stressing, so there's my advice to you. And yeah, basically, just stay positive. And yeah, anyone hitting the subscribe button, please press like. I'll speak to you again soon. And yeah, love and light, blessings, namaste, keep going, and you'll get results. And persevere. Speak to you soon. Bye.